Guys, so today we are gonna start our lectures on mental health nursing, okay? And we will start with schizophrenia. It's a very important topic. Okay, so let's start. And before starting, you all know what to do. Like and share my videos and subscribe my channel. Okay, so if they ask you define schizophrenia, you write the answer in this pattern. You start with meaning of schizophrenia, okay? So let's see what is the meaning of schizophrenia. Let's split the word schizophrenia into portions, schizo and phrene. So schizo means split and phrene means mind, okay? Schizo means split and phrene means mind. So schizophrenia altogether is the meaning is split of mind, okay? Schizophrenia means split of mind. Okay, so I just wanna tell you one point. The split of mind does not indicate split or multiple personality. Okay, split of mind is not indicating that. Schizophrenia, a schizophrenic patient will not have split mind or split multiple personality. Okay, you will study the whole topic of schizophrenia and you will understand what is the meaning of split of mind, what we mean to say. So okay, after meaning you will write definition. Okay, let's see the first definition. A psychotic condition characterized by disturbance in thinking, emotions, volitions in the presence of clear consciousness called schizophrenia. Okay, the patient will have a psychotic condition and the sign and symptoms will be disturbance in thinking. Okay, her thinking ability, his or her thinking ability will be impaired. Emotional outcomes will be very illogical or unrealistic. Volitions will be impaired. In the presence of clear consciousness, he or she will be conscious, will be in real world, but they will, her mind or his mind is not, will not be in real world. Okay, they will not be in their realistic world. Her thinking, emotions, all will be very unrealistic and illogical. Let's see the second definition. It is a thought disorder characterized by a divorcement. Okay, divorcement from reality. It is a thought disorder characterized by divorcement from reality in the mind of the patient. Okay, so she will not be in real world. It is a thought disorder, mainly schizophrenia, and the reality will, get divorced from the her mind will divorce from the reality. Okay, her mind will get divorced from the reality. It may involve hallucinations, delusion, suspicion, feeling of control by external sources. Okay, give me a minute. So the main sign and symptoms is the main sign and symptoms are hallucinations and delusion. Okay, these two are very important sign and symptoms. If the patient doesn't have hallucination and delusion, then he or she is not suffering from schizophrenia. Okay, so these two are very important. You have to write these two sign and symptoms. And she will also have suspicious thinking towards others. That maybe as example I can say that maybe she's a girl is suffering from schizophrenia, and she will think that her friend is going to kill her without any proof, without any evidence. Okay, so yeah, feeling controlled by external sources. And if they are whatever they are doing, they will tell you that okay, that person is telling me to do this in her mind. Okay, so yeah, she will think that there are some external sources who is controlling him or her. Okay, I hope the definition is clear. Mainly it is a thought disorder. Main sign and symptoms are hallucination and delusion. You have to remember this. Now you will write the epidemiology. If they ask you further question, you can add the epidemiology. Means let's see, men are affected more than female. Okay, by survey, by research, we get this information. Men are affected more than female. Okay, so the highly risk age. Okay, men are in mid 20s and female are at risk after 25 years. Okay, mid 20s means 15 to 25 years. The more cases are in this age group, belongs from this age group. Okay, now let's understand the classification. Okay, if it's very good if you can remember the ICD-10 classification in order. If you don't remember the ICD-10 classification, if you don't or remember these points in orderly or systematic way, then don't write it. Your answer will get wrong if you just mess with this point. Okay, so if you don't remember, then you can just write this thing that F20 to 21 is denoting schizophrenia, schizotypal and delusions disorder, and you can write all the points. Just don't write this if you don't remember, but if you remember, then it's very good for you. It will help you in gaining some extra marks. So F20 denotes schizophrenia, F20.0 paranoid schizophrenia, F20.1 hebephrenic schizophrenia, F20.2 catatonic schizophrenia, F20.3 undifferentiated schizophrenia, F20.4 post schizophrenia depression. Give me a minute. F20.5 is residual schizophrenia, F20.6 is simple schizophrenia, F21 is schizotypal disorder. Okay, I will explain each one of the point in my next video. Thank you. If you have any doubt, then let me know in the comment section. Thank you.